My success story doesn't fall into the status quo. I was not born into poverty, my parents were not divorced, and I was not sexually abused. I didn't have any major tragic events happen to me when I was growing up, but somehow I ended up at rock bottom very quickly as a young adult. Somehow I ended up in and out of jail for drinking offenses and once for assault and battery. But in my defense, that man deserved what he got. I mean, how did you not know that you don't mess with Papa Bear and his cubs? Would I do it again? Probably not. Do I regret it? Hell no. But anyway, rock bottom for me was being broke, divorced, losing my house, surviving on food stamps, and not being able to see my daughters every day, trying to stay warm in the middle of winter with candles in the bathroom because I couldn't afford my electric bill. I was wallowing in my own self-made prison cell. Have you ever been there? Well, maybe not sitting on a toilet staring into a candle, but have you ever been incarcerated by your own cesspool of negativity, depression, and anger? It's a terrible place to be. So how did I get out of that prison? Well, I had to use 3 keys. One key isn't enough to get out of prison, right? You need a key for your cell, one for the cell block, and another to get out the front door. So the first key I used was letting go. I had to let go of my anger and my sadness, my disappointment. I had to let go of my negative mindset that kept me away from anything that appeared to be a challenge in my life. See, all that baggage and garbage I was hanging on to, that had to go. And anything I couldn't let go of, I used it as fuel to push me forward, to keep me going when I wanted to quit. My second goal, or my second key I used, was finding my passion. I never knew what my passion was until I was in my late 30s. And the funny thing is that my passion was right in front of me my entire life. My passion is leadership and helping others grow and achieve success by setting goals and following through with them. Nearly every job I ever had since my first job at 14 years old, I was a leader. And I never realized that until my late 30s. I love helping people grow, and I love watching people succeed. That is my passion. Now, the third key that I used to breaking out of my self-induced prison was taking action. Listen, if you ever want to live a full life, you have got to take action. You have to take significant action to make things happen. There is nothing more useless than having goals and dreams that are not followed up with significant action. For years, I had this flimsy goal on how much money I wanted to make, but I never actually did anything about it. I sat around waiting for something to happen, but it never did. So one day I sat down and I redesigned this goal that I had, and I broke it down like this. Here's what I want to make in 5 years. Here's what I want to make in 10 years. Now the difference this time was that I had an action plan, and I actually carried it out. I made contacts, I pushed forward, and I paid no attention to the noise and the distractions around me. And either by a stroke of luck, or maybe I had severely underestimated my abilities, but I reached my 5-year goal in a matter of weeks. And it was amazing. But not nearly as amazing as when I reached my 10-year goal only 4 months after I put my plan in action. See, goals and dreams are nothing without significant and deliberate action. Those are called wishes. And like Burgess Meredith said in the movie Grumpier Old Men, you can wish in one hand and crap in the other and see which gets filled first. There are many roads to success, but you have to take one of them. Standing at the fork in the road forever guarantees that you will go nowhere. Rise up and have a vision for more.